What if I told you that the burning desire inside you, the one that drives every decision, every action, every urge, could be the key to unlocking your greatest potential? What if that very energy you've always thought of as a weakness, something that distracts or controls you, could instead be the fuel that drives you toward success, fulfillment, and a life of purpose? For too long, you've been taught to suppress your desires, to push away those instincts that feel too powerful, too overwhelming. But what if, instead of denying them, you could transform them into something greater? What if your deepest desires could lead you to something far more meaningful than you ever imagined? Desire is a force that exists within all of us. It's the driving energy behind everything we do. Whether it's a desire for success, love, recognition, or even pleasure, it's the fire that fuels our actions. But when that desire is unshaped, unchecked, it can spiral out of control. We often think of our desires, especially lust, as something that distracts us from our true goals, something that takes us away from the things we want to build. But what if you could stop viewing your desire as an obstacle? What if you could turn it into the very thing that propels you forward, that pushes you to become the person you've always wanted to be? When you think about your desires, do you see them as a source of power or a source of distraction? The truth is, the energy that comes from your deepest desires, if channeled in the right direction, can move mountains. But to make that shift, you first need to recognize the power that lies within you. Too many people spend their lives chasing after the wrong things, letting their impulses take over, focusing on immediate gratification rather than long-term fulfillment. But those who understand the power of transmutation, the art of shifting one kind of energy into another, are the ones who unlock true greatness. Imagine a life where your desires don't pull you in every direction, but instead they focus you on the things that matter most. Imagine being able to take the energy you've always used for momentary pleasure and direct it towards something that lasts, something that will leave a mark on this world. That's the power you have within you. Your desires don't need to control you. You have the ability to control them. And when you do, you will experience a level of clarity, focus, and drive that most people can only dream of. Now, I know this might seem impossible. I know that for many of you, desire feels like something that's been holding you back rather than pushing you forward. But the truth is, the very thing you've been running from is the key to your transformation. Desire doesn't have to be your enemy. It can be your greatest ally. All you need to do is learn how to channel it. And once you do, you'll begin to experience a level of success and fulfillment that most people will never even come close to achieving. So ask yourself, are you ready to take control of your desires and use them to create the life you've always wanted? If you are, stay with me. This journey is just beginning. You've been told that desires can control you, that they are weaknesses to be overcome, to be suppressed. But what if that narrative was wrong? What if the truth is that desire itself holds the key to everything you've ever wanted, if only you learn how to harness it? The problem isn't the desire itself. It's how you've allowed it to control you instead of using it as a powerful tool for change. That urge you feel, the longing, the drive, the intensity, doesn't have to be a source of chaos in your life. It can be the spark that ignites your transformation, the very fuel you need to achieve the success you've been searching for. But that requires a shift in how you see desire. It requires the understanding that desire, when focused and purposeful, becomes the greatest force you'll ever experience. You are not meant to live a life of discontent or constant struggle. You're not meant to be ruled by your impulses, forever chasing one fleeting satisfaction after another. There's more to you than that. You are meant to thrive. You are meant to achieve. The problem comes when we allow the momentary satisfaction of our desires to dictate the course of our lives. Think about it. How many times have you acted on impulse, only to regret it later? How many times have you let your desires control your actions, only to end up further from your true goals? It's time to stop running on autopilot, letting the same patterns of behavior define you. It's time to take back control. What if you could take that raw energy, the energy that in the past has led you to distractions, to indulgence, and channel it towards something truly meaningful? What if you could take those impulses and turn them into the momentum that pushes you toward greatness? The power to do this lies within you. All it takes is the willingness to shift your mindset. to stop seeing your desires as obstacles and start viewing them as powerful engines for your growth. When you focus your energy on building something greater than momentary pleasure, something deeper and more fulfilling, you start to unlock the true power of your desires. Think about the potential you hold when you learn to master this. Think about the person you could become if you were able to harness the very energy that once distracted you and use it to drive you toward your dreams. Desire, when controlled, can be your greatest asset, but that requires discipline. It requires you to stop seeing pleasure as the ultimate goal and start seeing fulfillment as the true reward. When you learn to transmute your desires into lasting success, you begin to break free from the cycle of instant gratification and move into the realm of true achievement. The power to change is within you, but it starts with how you view your desires. They are not your enemy. They are the foundation on which you can build everything you want. The energy you've been wasting on things that don't serve you can now be redirected into actions that align with your higher purpose. Every moment you spend indulging in fleeting pleasures is a moment you take away from your future. But every moment you spend focused on your goals, disciplined in your actions, you get closer to the life you've always dreamed of. It's all within your reach. You have the power to change your life right now, simply by choosing to take control of your desires and direct them where they matter most. The choice is yours. You already have everything you need to create the life you've always wanted. The energy you've been wasting, the desires that have controlled you, these are not things to fight against. They are tools, powerful tools that, when mastered, can push you to heights you never thought possible. But here's the truth. Mastery does not come easily. It requires you to change the way you think, to shift your mindset from one of weakness to one of strength. It demands a level of self-awareness that many are too afraid to face. Most people would rather live in the comfort of temporary satisfaction than face the discomfort of true transformation. But you are not most people. You are someone who is ready to break free from the cycle of limitation and step into the life you were always meant to live. You may be wondering, though, how do you begin to master something as powerful and overwhelming as desire? The first step is simple, but not easy. You must acknowledge it. You must stop pretending that your desires don't matter, or that they are something you can just push aside. Denying them only gives them more control over you. Accept that desire is part of who you are. It's natural, and when used properly, it can propel you forward. But the moment you give in to those impulses without thinking, the moment you allow yourself to be pulled off course, you lose that power. You surrender control to something that will never serve your higher purpose. Instead of running from your desires, turn toward them. Look at them for what they truly are, raw, unrefined energy. Now it's your job to refine that energy, to shape it into something extraordinary. It's not about ignoring your needs or wants, it's about giving them direction. Think of your desires as the fuel for the fire of your ambition. If you let that fire burn aimlessly, it will destroy everything in its path. But when you channel that fire into a focused direction, it becomes a guiding light, illuminating the path to your success. To make this transformation, you must take full responsibility for your desires. No more blaming external circumstances. No more shifting the blame onto others or feeling powerless. You are the architect of your future, and that means you must own your actions. It's time to stop waiting for the perfect moment or for external forces to change. The time to act is now, and it starts with you taking control of the desires that have held you back for far too long. The good news is that you don't have to do this alone. You have the power within you to make lasting change. Every moment you choose to redirect your energy toward your higher purpose, you build momentum. The more you focus on your goals, the clearer the path becomes. What was once an overwhelming urge now becomes a source of strength, a driving force that propels you forward. Each decision you make, each moment of discipline, strengthens the foundation of your success. This is not about perfection. This is about progress. Every small step, every moment of self-control, every action taken toward your goals brings you closer to the life you were meant to live. The journey won't always be easy, but nothing worth achieving ever is. But as long as you remain focused, as long as you harness the energy of your desires and give them purpose, you will keep moving forward. And that forward motion will lead you to places you never imagined. The life you dream of is not just possible, it's within your reach. The only thing standing between you and it is the decision to take control. Your legacy begins now. You have within you an incredible power. Power to transform, power to transcend, power to create a life that defies the limits of what others think is possible. But with that power comes responsibility. You are the one in control of your future, and the choices you make today will either move you closer to your dreams or keep you trapped in the cycle of distractions and false satisfaction. The energy you've been spending, the time you've wasted, none of it is lost. It can all be reclaimed, transformed, and used to fuel the creation of your greatest life. The question is, will you rise to the challenge? Will you take control of the raw energy inside you and use it to build something greater than yourself? It's time to stop letting life happen to you. It's time to start living deliberately, with intention. Your desires are not things to be ashamed of or run from. They are signals that you are alive, that you are capable of greatness. But right now, those desires are scattered, uncontrolled, and they're pulling you away from your true potential. You are meant to do more than live for the moment, to chase fleeting pleasures that fade just as quickly as they come. You were born to build, to create, to leave a legacy that lasts long after you're gone. But this won't happen unless you master the desires within you. Imagine, for a moment, a life where every action you take is aligned with your deepest purpose, where every step forward is driven by clear, unwavering focus. This is the life you can create when you master your desires, when you channel that intense energy into a force that propels you toward your goals. This is not some distant dream. It is a reality waiting for you to claim it. The only thing standing between you and that reality is your decision to take full ownership of your energy. The moment you decide that you will no longer be controlled by fleeting desires is the moment you step into your true power. You have the strength to turn this around, to reshape your life with the same energy that once held you back. Every day is a new opportunity to take one step closer to the life you've always wanted. But this requires you to change. It requires you to face the discomfort of discipline, the discomfort of resisting the easy path in favor of the one that leads to true fulfillment. It's hard at first, but every moment of discomfort is a step toward the greatness you're capable of. The power to achieve your wildest dreams lies in your ability to harness that energy and turn it into something meaningful. You don't need more time. You don't need better circumstances. What you need is to shift how you use your energy, to redirect it toward your most important goals. You are capable of so much more than you realize. The power to take control, to overcome temptation, and to create lasting change is already inside you. The only question is, are you ready to claim it? This is your moment. Your future, your legacy, your success, it's all waiting for you. It's time to stop letting your desires define you. Take control of them, turn them into fuel for your journey, and step into the life you were always meant to live. The legacy you build starts now. The truth is, the power to create the life you want is already within you. You've always had it. The energy you've been using to satisfy fleeting desires can be the same energy that propels you toward lasting success. The only difference is how you choose to direct it. Right now, you have the ability to break free from the patterns that have kept you stuck, to rise above the distractions that have led you away from your true potential. But it requires you to make a choice, to shift from the familiar, comfortable cycle of immediate gratification to the challenging yet rewarding path of self-discipline and purpose-driven action. Every decision you make, every action you take, will either push you closer to the life you've always dreamed of or pull you further into the shadows of complacency. It may feel hard right now. You might be used to giving in to temptation, to satisfying the urge without thinking about the consequences. But the power to change begins in the moment you decide to take responsibility for your own life. No one else is coming to do this for you. You are the one who must break the chains of short-term satisfaction and start moving toward long-term fulfillment. It won't be easy, but it will be worth it. The challenge lies in your willingness to stay committed, even when it feels like the old habits have a stronger hold over you. In those moments, remind yourself that you are the one in control. You are the one who gets to choose what happens next. And when you make the decision to choose your future over your present cravings, that is when your transformation begins. The discomfort you feel when you resist temptation is not a sign of weakness. It is a sign that you are growing. Every time you choose to stay focused on your goals, every time you choose to invest your energy in something that will serve you in the long run, you are rewiring your mind and building a new path forward. This is how true change happens. It doesn't happen overnight, and it doesn't happen by accident. It happens through conscious effort, through the daily choices you make to stay aligned with your highest purpose. You must trust that these small, deliberate actions are adding up, even when you can't yet see the results. The momentum is building, the foundation is being laid, and soon you will see the fruits of your labor. This journey is not for the faint of heart. It requires courage. It requires strength. But most of all, it requires the willingness to keep going when the path gets tough, when the temptations are strongest. You are not weak for feeling the pull of your desires. You are human. But you are also capable of so much more. You have the ability to conquer these urges, to rise above them, and to turn them into the fuel that drives you toward your true purpose. The power to change your life lies within your grasp, and it is waiting for you to claim it. The life you've always dreamed of is not a distant fantasy. It is within reach, but it is up to you to take the first step. No more waiting, no more excuses. The time to act is now. The legacy you create will be defined by the choices you make today. So take that step. Step into your power and start building the life you were always meant to live. The moment you realize the power is in your hands, everything changes. No longer are you at the mercy of your desires or the whims of temptation. You are the architect of your own destiny. The energy that has previously held you back can now be the force that drives you forward, but only if you take control. Every time you choose discipline over indulgence, you strengthen the foundation of your future. Every moment you stay focused when others might falter, you are carving out a path that will lead you to success. This path is not easy, but it is the only one that will bring you the life you truly want, and the more you walk it, the stronger you become. The hardest part of this journey is not the challenges that lie ahead. It's overcoming the resistance within you. The pull to stay where you are, to take the easy route, is constant. It whispers in your ear, telling you that you deserve comfort, that you deserve pleasure. But remember, the comfort you seek now will be the pain you feel later. True fulfillment does not come from instant gratification. It comes from the growth that happens when you push through discomfort, when you choose to stay focused on the bigger picture. The life you want requires effort, but that effort will pay off in ways that nothing else ever could. You are capable of achieving the highest levels of success, but only if you are willing to do the work it takes to get there. Every day you choose to act with purpose, to control your impulses and desires, you get one step closer to becoming the person you know you're meant to be. This is not about perfection. This is about progress. You don't have to be perfect to succeed, but you do have to be consistent. Every small action you take today builds the momentum that will carry you forward. The results may not be immediately visible, but trust that they are building layer by layer. What seems like small, insignificant efforts now will compound into extraordinary achievements. And in those moments when it feels like nothing is happening, when it feels like you're stuck in place, remember that every step counts. Every choice you make is shaping your future. The strength you need is already within you. It has always been there, waiting for you to recognize it. But you must choose to tap into it, to trust in your own ability to overcome the temptations, distractions, and doubts that come your way. This is not about battling with your desires. It's about using them to propel you forward. When you redirect your energy toward meaningful goals, toward creating something lasting, you begin to shift your entire mindset. No longer will you be trapped in the cycle of instant satisfaction. You will be driven by a deeper purpose, a mission that fuels your every action. You can choose to rise above the limitations that once held you back. You can choose to stop wasting time on things that don't matter and start investing your energy in what truly matters. This is the power of self-discipline. This is the power of focus. This is the power of transforming your desires into the driving force of your legacy. The time to act is now. The future you envision is waiting for you to claim it, and the only thing standing between you and that future is the decision to take control today. Don't wait any longer. Your moment is here. Take it. What you are truly capable of achieving is beyond what you've allowed yourself to believe. Deep down, you know you have a force within you, a power that, when unlocked, will change everything. But that power cannot be accessed by playing small or seeking temporary relief from your desires. It requires something more. It demands that you step up, take ownership of your choices, and refuse to let anything hold you back from becoming the person you are destined to be. The longer you stay in the comfort of your old habits, the further you push your potential away. But once you make the decision to take full responsibility for your actions, for your energy, for your desires, you unlock a power within you that is unstoppable. This is not a path for the faint-hearted. It is for those who are ready to face the truth, to confront their weaknesses, and to transform them into strength. It's about more than just making a decision to change. It's about committing to that decision every single day, even when the road gets tough. Every time you resist the pull of instant pleasure, every time you choose to invest in your future instead of your present cravings, you are strengthening your willpower. You are building the resilience necessary to create the life you've always dreamed of. The journey will not be easy. It will test you in ways you never expected. But with every test comes an opportunity to grow, and every opportunity to grow brings you closer to your ultimate goals. Think of the people who inspire you most, the ones who have achieved greatness, the ones who have built legacies that live on long after they're gone. They didn't get there by giving in to every impulse or succumbing to every desire. They got there by mastering their inner world. They got there by controlling their energy and using it to fuel their ambition. And so can you. You have within you the same capacity for greatness. The difference is in how you choose to use your energy. You have a choice. Will you continue to let it be scattered on things that don't matter, or will you harness it to create something that lasts? Every moment you choose to act with purpose is a victory. Every day you spend focused on your goals, every hour you dedicate to the work, is a step toward your future. The key is consistency. It's not about working hard once in a while, it's about showing up for yourself every single day. This is the essence of self-mastery, showing up even when you don't feel like it, even when the temptations are strong, even when the doubts creep in. You must commit to your vision no matter what. The discomfort you face now is the price you pay for your future success. Every time you choose to delay gratification, you are investing in something far greater. You are creating a future where you have complete control over your destiny. But this power is not handed to you. It is earned through the choices you make each day. And with every choice, you are forging the path that will lead you to your ultimate purpose. You have the strength. You have the will. Now it's time to use them. This is your moment. Embrace it. The moment you realize that your potential is limitless, everything changes. The energy you once squandered, the time you thought was lost, can be used to fuel the life you desire. There is no magic moment, no secret formula, no waiting for the perfect time. The time is now. You have all you need within you to create extraordinary things, but it starts with one simple choice: to stop being controlled by your impulses and begin directing that energy toward your true purpose. This shift is not just a decision, it's a commitment. A commitment to yourself, to your dreams, and to the legacy you will leave behind. It's easy to get caught in the rush of instant gratification. It feels good, doesn't it? The momentary pleasure of giving in, of letting your desires take the wheel. But here's the hard truth: those fleeting moments of pleasure are not where fulfillment lies. True satisfaction comes from building something meaningful, from creating something that will stand the test of time. And that requires you to resist the easy choices, to delay the gratification of the moment, and to focus on the bigger picture. Every time you make the hard choice, every time you push through the temptation, you are solidifying the foundation for the life you were meant to live. You may feel the pull of doubt creeping in. It's normal. The journey you're on isn't easy, and there will be days when it feels like the weight of the world is on your shoulders. But those moments are not signs of weakness. They are the very moments that define you. The power to push through, to keep going when the road is tough, is what sets successful people apart from the rest. The discomfort you feel today is the strength you will carry with you tomorrow. The resilience you build now will be the force that drives you forward when everything else tries to hold you back. Every decision you make is a brick in the foundation of your future. You are constructing the life you want, one choice at a time. It might not feel like much right now, but each step is an investment in something greater. And with every step you take, you build momentum. The path becomes clearer. The distractions become quieter. The voice of your purpose grows stronger. You are building a legacy that no one can take away from you. The time you spend mastering your desires, the energy you redirect toward your highest goals, will be the very thing that propels you to unimaginable heights. There is a future waiting for you, a future where your actions align with your purpose, where every step you take brings you closer to the life you've always dreamed of. But this future doesn't just happen. You must be intentional. You must decide right now to stop letting your desires control you. Redirect that energy, channel it toward the things that matter most. This is how greatness is achieved, not through the easy path, but through the path of discipline, focus, and persistence. It won't be easy, but it will be worth it. Every moment you commit to your vision is a moment that brings you closer to your highest potential. The world needs what you have to offer. Your dreams, your vision, your legacy, they matter. But you must take action. The time to step up to claim your power is now. You are capable of more than you realize. Let today be the moment you take control, the moment you begin to build the life you've always known you were meant to live. There will come a time when you feel like giving up, when the pressure becomes too much, and the desire to quit feels overwhelming. But in those moments, remember this: the greatest victories are often born from the toughest battles. The road to success is never easy, and it is in the struggle that you build the strength to overcome anything. It's in the moments when you feel like you can't go on that you discover your true power. You are stronger than you realize, and each challenge you face is a test to see if you're willing to push beyond what you think are your limits. Every obstacle is an opportunity for growth. It's easy to think that the path to your dreams should be smooth, without resistance. But it is the resistance that molds you, that shapes you into the person capable of handling the success that awaits. It's easy to get discouraged when the road seems hard, but it's important to remember, nothing worth having comes easy. The most successful people are the ones who face adversity head-on, who refuse to let the difficulties of the journey stop them from moving forward. And you are no different. You have the same capacity to rise above, to transform every obstacle into a stepping stone toward your future. The power to change your life lies in your response to challenges. When faced with temptation or doubt, you must choose to remain steadfast. It is in these moments that you either cement your future or fall back into old patterns. Every time you resist the pull of immediate pleasure, you are setting the stage for long-term fulfillment. Every time you choose discipline over indulgence, you are writing the story of your success. But this requires action. This requires you to take responsibility, to stop blaming circumstances, and to realize that everything you need to succeed is already inside of you. The world is full of distractions, of things that try to pull you away from your purpose. But the most powerful thing you can do is focus. Focus on what matters. Focus on the goals that will take you to the next level. The more you focus, the clearer your path becomes. The more you focus, the less power these distractions have over you. It is not the distractions that define you, it is your ability to stay focused on what truly matters. Focus is the key to creating the life you want, and it is the foundation of every lasting success. You have the ability to master your desires, to use your energy to fuel your growth rather than allow it to control you. You have the power to make the hard choices, to choose purpose over pleasure, and to dedicate yourself to your goals. This is your time. The life you want is waiting for you to take action. It won't be handed to you, but every step you take toward it, no matter how small, brings you closer to that future. The legacy you create is built in these moments. The moments when you choose discipline over temptation, focus over distraction, action over hesitation. The choice is yours. You have the power to create the life you've always wanted, starting right now. Every day you are presented with a choice, to rise above the noise and distractions or to fall into the comfort of what is familiar. It may seem easier to stay where you are, to keep living the way you always have, But deep inside, you know that true growth only comes from stepping outside your comfort zone. Every day you delay, every day you hesitate, you are postponing the future you are capable of creating. Time is your most valuable asset, and once it's gone, you can never get it back. You must choose today to stop wasting it, to start making every moment count. The legacy you want to leave behind is not built in the moments when you're comfortable. It's built in the moments when you push through, when you endure, and when you continue moving forward despite the challenges. The most powerful thing you can do right now is take that first step. Don't wait for motivation to magically appear or for the perfect moment to come. The perfect moment is now, and the motivation is within you. It's not about waiting for everything to be right. It's about starting right where you are with what you have. Your dreams are within reach, but they won't come to you without action. You must be willing to take risks, to move toward the discomfort, and to push yourself beyond what you thought was possible. When you make that decision to act, to keep moving forward even when the path feels unclear, that is when transformation happens. That is when your life changes. The power of small, consistent actions cannot be overstated. It's easy to get discouraged when you don't see immediate results, but change happens slowly. It's in the daily effort, the small choices you make, that true success is forged. Each time you resist the urge to indulge, each time you choose to stay focused on your goals, instead of being distracted, you are making progress. You are building the strength to achieve everything you've ever wanted. Even when it feels like you're not moving fast enough, remember that every action counts. The days add up. The small wins compound. And soon, you'll look back and realize that you've made more progress than you ever thought possible. You have what it takes. Every obstacle you face is a stepping stone. Every challenge is an opportunity to build your strength, your resilience, and your character. You are being prepared for something greater. The challenges you face today are not here to break you. They are here to shape you into the person you need to become in order to reach your full potential. There is no growth without discomfort. There is no success without sacrifice. But it's through that sacrifice that you build the life you deserve. Your future is waiting, and it is shaped by the choices you make today. Every time you choose to keep going, every time you choose to stay committed to your goals, you are defining the path to your success. The life you want is already within you. It's just waiting for you to take action. Don't wait any longer. The time is now. Your transformation begins with the next step. Take it, and watch how your world begins to change. The power to change your life lies in the decisions you make each day. Right now, in this very moment, you have the ability to take control, to seize the reins of your destiny, and to forge a future that aligns with your deepest desires. But it starts with acknowledging one undeniable truth: you are the only one responsible for where you are today. Every choice you have made, every action you have taken, has brought you to this point. And that is empowering. Because if you are the creator of your reality, you also have the power to reshape it. The past does not define you. Your future is shaped by what you do now. There will be days when it feels impossible to continue, when the weight of your ambitions feels too heavy, when the temptations to take the easy road are overwhelming. But those are the moments that will define you. It's in the face of struggle that you uncover the power within you, the strength to keep going when every fiber of your being wants to quit, the discipline to resist when the world around you offers distractions. These are the moments where your character is built, and these are the moments that will ultimately shape the life you dream of. You cannot afford to wait for everything to be perfect, for the conditions to align. Success doesn't come to those who wait. It comes to those who act, who take bold, decisive steps in the face of uncertainty. Every great achievement in history has been built by individuals who refused to let fear stop them. They didn't wait for the ideal time. They created the ideal time with their actions, their persistence, and their unwavering belief in themselves. You have that same ability. The road will not always be smooth, but the bumps, the obstacles, and the setbacks are what will make your victory even sweeter. You are being prepared for greatness with every challenge you face. Every setback is an opportunity for you to rise even higher. Your focus is everything. It's easy to be distracted, to look around and compare your journey to others, but comparison steals your power. Your path is yours alone. No one else can walk it for you. And if you want to achieve what others can't, you must do what others won't. Every day you have the power to redirect your energy, to choose what you focus on. You can choose to let the distractions take you off course, or you can choose to stay centered, to keep your eyes on the prize. The distractions will always be there, but your dreams will only come to life if you feed them with your energy, your attention, and your unwavering commitment. It doesn't matter how many times you fall, it only matters how many times you rise. Each time you rise, you become stronger. Each time you rise, you become closer to your true potential. The path you walk may not be easy, but it will be worth it. Every sacrifice you make today is an investment in your tomorrow. Every choice you make to stay disciplined, focused, and determined is building a future beyond your wildest dreams. The time to act is now. The person you are becoming is waiting for you to take the next step. Don't hold back. Step forward and claim the life you are destined to live. You are not defined by your past, you are defined by what you choose to do with the present moment. Every choice you make, no matter how small, shapes the future you're building. The power to create your destiny is in your hands, but that power requires courage, focus, and relentless commitment. It is easy to blame circumstances or to fall victim to the things that have happened to you. But the truth is, nothing has more power over you than the choices you make today. The life you desire is not out of reach, it is waiting for you to take the next step. It's easy to let fear hold you back. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of the unknown. But fear is only a barrier, not a wall. It is a temporary feeling, and it can be overcome with action. Every time you move past your fears, you gain confidence. Every time you make the decision to act despite the fear, you become stronger. Fear loses its grip when you stop allowing it to dictate your decisions. You have the ability to master it, to use it as fuel to propel you forward, rather than allow it to hold you back. Your greatest breakthroughs often come when you take that first step, even when you don't feel ready. This is the moment that matters. Not yesterday, not tomorrow. What you do right now will determine your future. Every action, every thought, every decision is an opportunity to move closer to the person you are meant to become. You cannot afford to wait. The longer you wait, the more you delay the inevitable. Your dreams are not going to come to you. You must take the steps necessary to bring them to life. The world won't wait for you, and neither should you wait for the perfect time. There is no perfect time. There is only this moment, and it is yours for the taking. Discipline is the key. Discipline is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. It is what separates those who achieve their goals from those who only dream about them. The ability to stay focused, to keep going when others stop, is what will set you apart. Discipline is not a punishment, it is a tool for your success. It is the small daily habits that build momentum, that create the life you envision. It's the small decisions that seem insignificant in the moment, but add up over time to create massive change. Every time you resist the urge to settle for less, you are choosing more. You are choosing greatness. The difference between success and failure is not a lack of ability, but the willingness to continue when it gets tough. It's the persistence to keep moving forward even when the results aren't immediate. The road to success is not easy, and it is not fast. But every step you take, every obstacle you overcome, gets you one step closer to the life you've always wanted. You have to be patient with the process, but relentless in your pursuit. Stay committed, keep showing up, and never stop believing that what you're building is worth it. The person you are becoming, the legacy you are creating, is more than worth the effort. You are capable of far more than you think. The power to transform your life is already within you. It's in every choice, every action, every moment of discipline and focus. Take that power and use it. Step into the life you are meant to live, and do it with purpose, with passion, and with an unwavering belief that you are unstoppable. The time to act is now. Your future starts today. The hardest part is not the failure you face. It is the hesitation before you even begin. The fear of not being good enough, the fear of not succeeding, can paralyze you, leaving you stuck in a cycle of what if. But imagine this. What if you let go of that fear? What if you stopped doubting yourself and took action, no matter how small? The moment you decide to move forward, despite the doubts and uncertainties, is the moment you break free. You no longer let fear control you. Instead, you take the reins of your life and shape it into something extraordinary. Understand that success is not a destination, it is a journey, and every step you take is progress, even if it doesn't feel like it in the moment. The key to creating the life you desire lies in your ability to take consistent action. It's not about making giant leaps every day, but about showing up, putting in the effort, and continuing to push forward when things seem difficult. Every small step you take toward your goal compounds, building momentum that drives you closer to your success. It's easy to look at others and think they have it all figured out, but they're facing the same battles, the same challenges as you. The difference is they've chosen to keep moving, to embrace discomfort and uncertainty. They've chosen to push past the voices of doubt, and you must do the same. You have everything within you to succeed. You've already proven that you can overcome obstacles, that you can rise after every fall. Each challenge you faced, each setback you've endured, has made you stronger. You are no longer the person you were yesterday. You are a new version of yourself, one who is capable of achieving greatness. But none of that matters unless you believe it. Belief in yourself is the foundation for everything. You can only go as far as your belief will take you. So start believing that you are worthy of the success you dream about. Start believing that you have what it takes, because you do. Every decision you make today builds the life you will live tomorrow. If you want to see change, you must change your actions. No amount of wishing, no amount of hoping will get you there. Only your actions, your commitment, your willingness to do whatever it takes will transform your life. Success doesn't come to those who wait. It comes to those who show up and put in the work, no matter how hard it may seem. Your future is shaped by the decisions you make right now, in this very moment. Don't wait for tomorrow. Don't wait for the right time. The right time is always now. There will be obstacles ahead. There will be days when you want to quit, when everything seems like too much. But it's in those moments that you must remember why you started. You didn't start this journey to give up halfway. You didn't start this journey to settle for less. You started this journey because you knew deep down that you were meant for more. Keep that vision clear. Keep that belief strong. And no matter what comes your way, keep moving forward. You are capable of achieving greatness, and every step you take proves it. Your legacy is waiting to be written, and it starts today with the choices you make.